God got me lit. Just say you can't. Say no. That's not selfish. You got to protect your energy because people will go ahead and use and drain your energy for everything you have if you let them. That includes your girlfriend, your kids. Learn how to say no and set boundaries. It doesn't make you a bad person. Even Jesus said no. Jesus was going around healing everybody. Sometimes he went on healing sprees. They'd be coming in. Jesus, Jesus, there's a lady with a fever. Jesus, Jesus, there's a guy over here who got epilepsy. Jesus, Jesus. And bro, that man had healing powers, bro. So you can imagine day by day, all the people in the world who need healing. You feel me? So they was coming to him for that all the time. And he was doing it, he went on sprees. But there was a point when even Jesus himself said, he didn't say it exactly like this, it's just kind of like how I'm translating it in a way, but it's the gist of it. He basically said, like, bruh, I have a purpose. My father sent me here for something, and I got to fulfill that purpose. No more. I have to go and preach at this town. That's where we're going to go. He said, that's it. I don't did a lot for people. I don't heal some people, but I got to fulfill my purpose here. I got to come here to do what I got to do. No more. That's it. Now, you don't think or you don't imagine that when he did that, there was people who were mad. Dang, bruh. I knew he wasn't real. Dang, bruh. Dang. Look, bro, he healed everybody else but us, bro. That man creep, man. That man Jesus not right, man. Look, how you gonna heal everybody? I thought you love people. You're selfish. I could just imagine. You know, it don't really say that in the Bible, but you know, just assuming how people are, they're so selfish that they probably didn't put themselves in his shoes, which evidently, most likely they didn't. Let's keep it real. We know they didn't. And say, wait a second. He has a purpose, and he's been healing people for days and days and days and days, going on sprees. Maybe he needs a break. Maybe he needs to go back to what he came here to do. But people are not that considerate. They weren't even considerate to Jesus. So as your light starts to grow, as your peace starts to increase, and people start to see that essence, you feel me, exuding from your aura, from your energy, you know what I'm saying, or from your changed behavior, man, you got to take it upon yourself to be like, sorry, no, I can't. Oh, sorry, I got something to do. True, it was nice talking to you, but I have to go do this. It was nice talking to you, but this is where I have to exit at, you know? Because if you don't do it, people will literally drain you. Man, you know how many people I have talked to me and they just go on endlessly and they don't be talking about nothing, like nothing at all. And then I'll look past them and they'll move in front of me. And I'll look past them this way. And then they'll move in front of me that way. Like they want my energy on them. People are crazy, bro. Instead of doing the work and having the presence of the Lord around them or light around them, they rather not do the work and try to drain you for it. So sometimes you could be cool and be nice, but sometimes you could just be like, look, I gotta go. Sometimes you could be a little more direct. Look, I'm not interested in what you're speaking of. There's people who touch me a lot. And there's gonna be people who touch you a lot. I tell people, stop touching me. I don't like when you keep touching me. I can hear you. I don't need you to keep tapping me while you're speaking to me. Oh, my bad, bro. Then they might accidentally be about to do it. Oh, my bad, bro. I was about to do it. Yeah, don't do it. Because if you do it, I'm going to stop talking with you. Yeah. I get like that. You do it again, I'm just letting you know, man. You do that again, I won't be speaking to you anymore. I'll purposely avoid you. Because you're not respecting my boundaries. You're not respecting what makes me uncomfortable. And I already told you, you touching me, you tapping me to get my attention, or every 5 seconds while you're talking to me, you're touching me. And I'm telling you I don't like that and you do it again, yeah. You ain't gonna be hearing from me. And so that might rub them the wrong way. That actually might make them leave you alone right there. That right there might just make them leave you alone. Even if it don't, There's probably little other stuff that they're gonna agitate you with. But even after they tap me a couple of times, if I don't want to talk with them, I'm gonna end up saying something similar to the effect of, "True." But anyway, what you about to get into tonight? True, but what you about to do? Like, there's a whole bunch of ways to remove yourself from a conversation. Or you could just simply just walk away. You feel me? Like, there's a whole bunch of ways to do it. A whole bunch of different levels. But always be okay with just saying no. Because people will literally just come into your presence and just suck him up. They'll just be like draining all the energy, sucking all your energy. Just out, bruh. Just out. They'll do it to you if you let them. The spirits on them will do it. And not even just the spirit. Some people just that selfish because they don't want to do the inner work. Do not be nobody battery pack. Now, there are going to be people who do need your energy, your light, the Lord's presence that's bestowed upon you to work through them so they can see it, so they can feel it. There are going to be people who need that. But there's a difference between somebody who needs that, who needs your light, who needs your kindness, who needs your love, versus somebody who just is using you. You know, there's a big difference. That person who's using you, they're just gonna come, take, offer no value, not even, show any type of acknowledgement or understanding that you sat there and gave them your time and energy. They'll just come back. Another thing, there's people who will come into your presence and be cursing and everything like that. I'm very direct with people. There was times when I let it slide a little bit, but I ain't gonna lie, after you build up that whatever you wanna call it, you build that up with me, well, guess what? I start getting, you like, damn, man, I didn't know Jeshua had it in him, which is me. Like, I ain't know Jeshua had it in him. I get the, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, can you watch your language when you're around me? Oh, you don't like when people are cursing it? No, I let it slide a couple of times because I understand that, you're your own person, but I don't like, when people around me just like cursing. It's not the language that I like to use, and it's not offending me. I'm not saying that, you're offending me. I just don't like the vibrations that it carries, so yeah, could you try to watch that at least if you want to stay in communication with me? Yeah, no problem, bro. I mean, I didn't know. My bad. I ain't even know. I mean, yeah, bro. So you have to do these things. Set your boundaries and say no to things that make you uncomfortable, no matter who it's with. I don't care if it's your mama. My mama could get it too. Rest in peace, Ma. I love you. But I'm just saying, like, there was times I had to set boundaries with Mom too. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to say no. There has to be a cutoff point for everything. There has to. Otherwise, your essence is just going to seep out of your soul because you can't say no. And people are going to use you, and that's a weakness. You'll actually be more respected if you say no or have certain boundaries. People will be like, wow. Versus if you're somebody who just accepts everything and everyone. Nobody's going to value you because you don't value yourself. You see what I'm saying? So just remember that. Say no. Tell people you can't. Tell people I need a me day. Tell people I understand you want to share these things and outpour and you want me to be your emotional baggage, and you want me to be your fixer, and you want me to be your problem solver and your solution and your good vibe drug or whatever you want to call it. But I can't keep doing that because right now this exchange that we're having, it's one-sided. And relationships are supposed to be two-sided. It's supposed to be some type of a mutual benefit. And right now I'm not feeling that way. I'm feeling drained when you're in my presence and when you leave my presence. I love you though. I mess with you. But I'm just saying I can't do it all the time. Or I can't do it anymore. However you want to put it. And you don't have to be direct as me.